With this video now, I would like to go over elevation oblique. An elevation oblique starts out with an elevation drawing. So if you have an elevation drawing, you can utilize that to now provide depth as if you were looking straight onto a building, but you wanted to see a side or of some object. Again, using hello, we had the elevation view, so now we can give that elevation view a depth. I'm going to make it a little bit deeper than what I did for my plan oblique, just so we can give more of a visual on this. So instead of only being, 2 units deep, I'm going to make it 3 units deep on the 10 scale. So it's just a little bit deeper. It emphasizes that depth. But you would want to do it at the units that would be prescribed by your scale drawing. And then the other thing I'm going to change, as opposed to using 45-degree angles, I'm going to be using a 30-degree angle on my rolling ruler. So what I'm opting to do now is align my 30 degrees here with one of these horizontal lines. And you would do this with any kind of architectural feature. And at this point, I'm going to use a green pencil for something different. I'm going to extend, it's like a bluish green, lines from all the corners that would be in front of us to give depth to the right. And I'm going to just take once, well, probably maybe twice, the scale to measure out 3 units, and that's where 3 units are. And right where that 3 unit ends, now I can utilize that 3 units to guide the rest of my depth in this drawing. So what happens here with these obliques is that we have the opportunity to use parallel lines repeatedly, and where this vertical line now intercepts with that 30-degree angle line that we created, this should be at the same angle here. For some reason this H looks a little bit, part of the H is a little bit narrower. Maybe I should make it here. Yeah, that's going to be better. And where those vertical and horizontal lines intersect with each other, you can be able to utilize that to get the depths needed. So you set your 30-degree angle. If this was with your drafting kit, you would be able to tape this down, use your 30-60-degree triangle, and create these angles. I'm going to make the top pieces here darker, and then maybe what I'll do is kind of Christmassy looking, some red here. And now you can see the depth of this H. It's really emphasizing that depth. We go about doing that for all the corners that would be visible to us, and get that 30-degree angle again. So I'm going to line up here with my horizontal lines, and I'm just going to extend some of these. What's really important here is to be careful as to where you initiate these diagonals. I have to be a little bit more careful originating them at the intersections of these boxes. Otherwise it's not going to work for me, and it's going to be a little bit off. So here I'm going to continue doing this, since I think you get the idea here. And then with the O, these corners. Okay. And once again, if I had done this accurately the first time, and these are all the same size, then I can just kind of use that line right here to go across and complete all of these letters. Right here, this one, this L here, this L here. And now where those horizontal lines intersect with these diagonals, we can make those intersections. Oops, went a little too far with that one. And where we have those, then we can drop down these. Let's see, right here. And we're not going to go beyond this point because this is where that other piece of the L is that we have to meet up with. Again, just drop that down to where that diagonal is. Oh, I don't, yeah, this is going to be the same. And where this is here, we'd see, no, we wouldn't see that, nope. And drop this one down here. And if all of my angles are correct here, then when I go to connect this angle to this corner, they should meet up. And look at that, lo and behold, bam. I'm going to connect that one there. And then this should be able to come up this way. And here, for this angle here. And then what I can just use that, oops, and I need to line this up, be careful, take my time. Line my verticals up. Yeah, don't you wish I had given you rolling rulers? These are a little bit easier than T-squares, but they have their challenges as well, so no worries. It's all a good learning experience. I'm going to do the inside of the L here, do the inside of that L. And now what I need here is the depth for this. And I can pull that from we're going to measure those 3 units. Go 1, 2, 3. Yep, it should have been just right there, the same place. Yep. And then where this is here, where these two line up and intersect, now we can create that other image here to show the depth of that O. So let's add the color here. It'll bring out more of this image. And now we're giving depth by already just having some very simple geometric elevation view, elevation oblique. I'm not going to do the red because I think it looks pretty cool this way. So, plan view, elevation view, and what were these? Orthographic. Plan oblique, elevation oblique.